It's recording already?
Fuck with Rick Ross cause he teaching well.
What about you? How long you been in the game?
School, I'ma teach myself. Made my first meal on my own.
Like the person trending shit, probably like 2 years now.
City council meeting, they got
But like, I've been an athlete, so this is like natural. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's natural. I don't like no copy, like condescending shit. Just on some like, I've always been an athlete, you know.
Right, I get it.
So I just perfected that entity and wanted to build off that.
What sport you play growing up?
I cheered at Louisville, so I was a cheerleader, like a competitive cheerleader.
Beats. I had a vision that nobody else could see. Sold my shit to D-Mac, a little less than 10 G's. Brought my grocery bag of cash straight to Black Sam. He matched the nigga. Next day we went to Sam Ash. He bought a Pro Tools and a microphone.
Talk show for 3 years, and it really just came. There's 2 reasons why it came about. Is we also do a group therapy class on Sundays, where we used to do one every day before the Corona stuff. We used to do one every other Sunday, and it was just a group of people coming together. We would just talk about life and mental health and just what you have going on. People was crying, they were expressing their feelings, and it was cool because it was a place for them to do that. You know, it was a safe place for everybody to come. So one day it was like I wanted to make it more personal, and a lot of the conversations I have with people. You good? A lot of the conversations I have with people, they're just good conversations. It's like, man, we need to start recording this. So
Yeah.
my cousin had he has a radio station, and this was like, 2017? So I just partnered up with him, started doing my podcast, just started having tons of guests. I've had so many people on, because I hate doing a show by myself. I gotta have somebody on the show, and I hate holding the phone up and doing videos. So I'm like, I might as well just do a talk show on the podcast. Have my camera. I got the recording stuff. Soon I'll have like the mics and stuff. Just being picky on what I spend the money on. But I definitely do want those mics that people have when they do their shows. So, but we've been in here. I train at FNAO too. So I've been with DJ.
Over there.
You say you just started? You like it?
Yeah, I love it. Love the energy.
Yeah, it's cool. I've been with DJ since last summer when he opened the first FNAO, went to the second one. Now I'm here. Found out there was an office space over here, started paying it, or started renting it out. We've already been doing a talk show, and I'm a photographer too. So I use this for my talk show and podcast stuff and my photo shoots. So yeah, to try to utilize as much as possible utilize the space as much as possible. But yeah, the talk show is cool, man. We talk about everything. 80% of my guests are fitness, because that's just what my background is. So easy access just to reach out to people in fitness. But we've had all different types of people, all different types of ages and backgrounds. But the most of our conversation is about health, whether it be spiritual, mental, physical. But we basically saying we just don't promote negative stuff.
Yeah.
So you can talk your shit all day, but we're not here to promote negative stuff. So that's all I'm saying. Because this is a positive thing, we've like I said, it stems from our therapy class, and people like to just come there just to express themselves. So they tune in and listen to this. And I used to travel a lot before the Corona stuff. So when I travel, I like to stay in hostels, because what hostels do is gives me the opportunity to like meet a lot of different people. And so people tune in from all over the world just to kind of just listen, because I tell them what we do. So that's really just where it came from. So you can kind of just say what you want to say, express yourself, be yourself. I don't care if you promote yourself. You can do as much promotion as you want. Whatever you want to promote, don't care. Well, I do care, but I just don't care I don't care if you do it, though. That's perfectly fine with me. What else?
So we're gonna base it on more like fitness. Like, are there any keynotes I should be like?
So I'm gonna start it off with fitness. Just ask you some just basic fitness questions, basic gym questions.
Okay.
And then from there, I'll ask you a little bit about, tell me some of the things that you're interested in, like outside of fitness. What are like some hobbies that you do?
I paint. I love art. I know like a few times the Instagram. I don't know if there's a bunch of people under that Instagram, so I don't know if it's you particularly, but they commented on my paintings in the background. Like, I love art. I love music. You know, I love entertainment, fashion. Shoot. I mean, I'm very much an open book. I'm pretty like into a lot of different things, but if anything, like maybe art, like.
You into sports?
Not recently. Like, I'm not up to date because of all this Corona shit. Like, I have no idea what's going on in sports. Like, I can't believe the finals just happened, like, and just came and gone.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
It was so weird. So, yeah, I'm not really hip right now. But, like, of course, like, I'm more into college sports, if anything, because I cheered that and I studied it at one point. Okay. So, but.
You wouldn't mind talking about politics?
No, not at all. That's kind of like what I do. Like, I don't know if you've seen, like, I do Tuesday Talks. Like, where, like, I kind of want to get the temperature of, like, my followers and know, like, what they like or how their viewpoints are so I can give, I know what I'm dealing with. But, I talk about everything. Mental health, like, fitness, politics, feminism, like, all that stuff. And just, like, battle of the sexes, all that.
Right. Do you ever go down the conspiracy holes?
Just because it's almost on some poll, like, I'm not live with it. It's on some poll, like, statistical stuff, just to see what they're into and what they like and what they don't like. And so it's not like I go that deep into conspiracy theories and shit. But I'll be down.
Yeah. All right. My talk show has had some interesting conversations.
Yeah.
Even we had somebody who believed the earth is flat. And there are people that believe the earth is flat. Yeah, they're very interesting to talk to because their whole belief on life is different from people who don't believe the earth is flat. Everything about them is different. So it's interesting to talk to people who believe the earth is flat.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, we can go down the conspiracy hole. That's perfectly fine. We can go down. You said you cheered in college?
Yeah.
Okay, all 4 years? Okay, we can definitely, I'm gonna holler at
like
you, dog.
the Teddy Bridgewater years, the Lamar
you was there with him?
Odom years.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then like the Final Four, when they were in Atlanta, that was so dope. Like the championship, that was lit. Like Louisville was in that city. That was so fun.
I'm a big Ohio State fan, so if it's not Ohio State, I just don't. I think the only player I really like from y'all is Montrezl Harrell. I think played for Louisville.
Montrezl.
Yeah. I think he's a player that I kind of follow, but if it ain't Ohio State.
He was good.
But yeah, so I'm gonna open up the show. The mic's on, the camera's been on.
Oh,
so
what's up, Cam?
we've been recording, but I just wanted to talk to you before we really get into it. I'm gonna open up the show and just introduce what the show is called. I'm not gonna dive too deep into the introduction, but I'm gonna dish it off to you, let you go ahead and tell people your name, what you do, what you have going on, all that good shit. But that's about it. So you got any questions? Or anything coming up that you want to promote or push? Anything you want to talk about that I can dive into? I'm going to do some lead ways.
So I am like an online fitness trainer. So right now I have a fitness challenge coming up in January. So it's kind of, like the new wave, the new year fitness challenges coming up, like where everybody wants to get back right, and that's the perfect time to. So I will have like a fitness challenge, 30-day fat burning challenge, January 1st. I will be dropping like apparel, 2021. I'm dropping booty bands, 2021. So a lot of things are happening for the new year. I'm just getting prepared for that, getting ready for that like rush of just a whole lot of
I got you.
different stuff coming up. So
I'll definitely dive into it so you can talk about it. Any questions?
Let's do it.
You sure you don't want to get on?
I mean, and then she got a clothing line. Like, bro,
it's promotion.
It's promotion. Just do it. Okay.
Well, what's your clothing line? We'll give you a shout out.
I'm gonna shout you out. She already know I am. She's shy.
It's all
That's
good.
my homegirl though. Shout out to Janae for all content purposes. She has been like helping me through this, and I appreciate her.
Cool. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and jump into it, man. This is the FLXtalk Talk Show, and if you're just listening to it, this is the FLXtalk Podcast, however you want to call it. We are just happy that you are here listening and watching us. We got another first-timer today. This is our third taping today, and our second first-timer, so I love when first-timers come in, and this is your first time ever on a podcast or a talk show, or have you been on one before?
Oh, it's the first time.
First time. So first time on the show, first time on
Yes.
our show, so we're definitely thankful that you came. Thankful that you gave some of your time. I'm sorry we did start a little bit late, but I'm glad you're here. So, I mean, that's enough of what I have to say. Go ahead and just tell the people who you are, what your name is, your IGs, YouTubes, whatever you got going on. Give them some cross-promotion, or give them some promotion, and I'm going to go ahead and ask you some questions.
All right. Well, my name's Ashley Wilson, short for Ashwell, a.k.a. Ashwell Made Fit on Instagram. Go follow me. But I am in the fitness industry. I'm an online fitness trainer right now. I do online boot camps. Originally from Atlanta, born and raised. Love it here. Forever I love Atlanta. Always. What else? Athlete by nature, made fit every day, you know? So, what else? Promo-wise, I don't know.
Yeah. You got a YouTube?
No, I actually do. I think it's Ashwell Made Fit, but I don't.
You think you don't use it?
It's just so many other avenues. I can't tap into everything at once, kind of thing. I like to give people good content, so like I don't need to be doing too much.
Yeah.
So I just stick to what I like and what I know right now.
What social media platforms do you use?
So Instagram, Facebook, old school for the old school, and then word of mouth. Like, really, I'm more an in-person type of, like, let me have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Definitely cool.
So, Ashwell Made Fit. Yeah, is it live? Oh. We're live. We going on live. But yeah, Ashwell Made Fit. Made Fit just came from I feel like I've always been kind of an athlete. So, I feel like God gave me these gifts and it naturally comes. So I want to pour that into others. And I feel like fitness is just so important because I realize the benefits of it. So at this point, it's kind of like educating the community on it, especially my community. So got to. And that's kind of where it propelled from there,
I feel you. What was the first sport you ever played?
Cheerleading.
Ballet.
Ballet. And
Ballet.
I was trash. I was trash as fuck. I'm not very, graceful. So my mom was like, well, gymnastics and then cheer.
Yeah.
When I was like 4.
When people say cheerleading isn't a sport, how do you feel about that? Like when you hear that phrase, cheerleading is not a sport. It's not it's not no physical. How do you feel about that when people say that?
I'm offended.
Yeah.
I'm upset. Like, it's such a sport. It's a hard sport too. It's like people can't just go and teach themselves how to flip. They're gonna hurt themselves. And it's also like it's a mind control. It's so many different entities that go into the sport. Like, I feel like cheerleading has literally molded me into, like, it had a big impact on, like, life in general, from, like, it being a predominantly white sport at one point, and so going into it being, like, the only black person on the team alone was something I was exposed to at a young age where, like, I could deal with those life problems. And then, like, just like the athleticism, when I go and try to flip at 30, by the way, I'm 30, I feel like I work out every day. So, like, when I feel like muscles being used I ain't never used before. So it's just like a different level of athleticism that you have to have, and it defines like the very small muscles that people really try to tweak. And I just feel like it's very underrated, cheerleading, but when people try to do it, it's very hard to do. You have to like work at it, and I've been doing it since I was 4.
So doing a backflip is no problem.
Yeah.
Easy. In your sleep.
It's muscle memory at this point.
Yeah.
My mom paid a lot of money for that, for that back handspring. I better never lose it. Shout out to my dudes.
Yeah. Was she a cheerleader too?
Nah, she was a majorette. Yeah.
Okay.
a little bit of time.
Where'd you get your? I guess what made you want to be a cheerleader? What was it?
Well, I was like a very active kid. Like I couldn't sit still for some reason. Like people didn't even want to babysit me when I was a kid because I just was into a lot of stuff. So the first thing my mom did was put me in sports, and from there, like it was like what. Now at this point, we're gonna put you in all these sports and figure out what you're good at. Like as a
Right.
parent, that's what you should do, I guess. So like I grew to love cheerleading, and that's kind of how it started. And from there, I continued doing it through college. Yeah.
Damn, I can't do a backflip. So sad. I can do it off not the trampoline. Well, I can do it on the trampoline, but off the diving board, I can do a backflip. But I guess doing it on the ground, and I don't even think I'm afraid to fall because I don't mind falling, but I don't know what it is. It's just, I guess it's a mind thing.
Yeah. It's definitely a mental. Can you curse on this podcast?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
let
okay,
it
my
out.
bad. It's a mental fuck. Like, it really is. Like, and trampolines scare me. Because, like, I remember one time I flipped on one, and I flipped so hard that, like, I bounced off that shit and fell on my neck. So, I don't like trampolines. I don't think that's the best way to learn.
Right.
But
I broke a toe on a trampoline one
yeah.
time.
But, I mean, it's good for fitness, you know, personal training.
What trampoline workouts?
Yeah, I love that. That's definitely, like, a new wave. I love that.
That's cool. So being in fitness in Atlanta, how do you like the industry?
It's a very small industry.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, Atlanta's small, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, Atlanta's definitely small. I travel a lot, and I didn't realize that until I started traveling. It's like, damn, Atlanta's small as hell.
Yeah,
Once you go
everybody
back
know
home.
everybody. So, I love it though. Like we're our own little wave over here, and we're inspiring so many other, even countries. Like I get people reaching out to me all the time from different countries, and I just think it's so important. Like that we continue the culture that we have here. It's very unique, and in anything that we do, we just make it cool. Like we make that shit different,
Yeah.
and it attracts more people to want to do it. And I really think fitness derived like the style of fitness has definitely originated a little bit in Atlanta, like on the culture and how like music even. It's based on a lot of music. That's how people keep going.
What, the fitness industry is based on a lot of music?
I mean, just saying like on the fact that like when you feel like giving up, like and you got a dope beat on. Same with a lot of different things, sports, practice, all that stuff. But I'm just saying that Atlanta has always been like the hub of like the culture, and anything we touch is gonna be great. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
So you think we're leading the country in the fitness industry? Outside of your Californias and New York?
I ain't gonna say all that. I'm not educated enough on the other cities because I'm not there.
Right.
And I'm only 2 years in the game, guys. So
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
only
see.
2 years in the game, so what I see is all I know. But from what I see, based on like the Atlanta fitness industry, it's a wave. Like I mean, anything we do is gonna be dope. And I think the fitness industry here is its own entity that really pushes that fitness, avenue.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite body part to work out?
Legs,
Legs? What part of the legs? Calf
Quads.
muscles? Quads?
because I want them so bad. I feel like if any body part that I want to get like more defined, it's gonna be my quads. Everything else, like upper body, with a cheerleader's body, it's like your back is already good because of back handsprings and tumbling and lifting girls, and your arms are already defined. So it's really just working on your legs. Oh no, and got a lot to do with DNA, like genetics.
Mm-hmm.
You just want your legs to be good. But
Yeah.
an even flow on my upper body. You know how no leg day. You know he doesn't do leg day.
Yeah, gotta do leg day. How many pull-ups can you do in a row?
Ooh. I don't know. I haven't done pull-ups in a while. Just because I don't want to work on upper body that much. That's just me personally. But I don't know, like 10 pull-ups, chin-ups.
Pull-ups, not chin-ups.
Like, I don't know. Last time I probably did them were probably 6, 7. I don't know. I'll try tomorrow.
Oh yeah, try and listen. We'll definitely put
Keep
it on
you
the
posted.
website. Yeah, for sure. Have you ever heard of the brand FLXtalk before?
Yes.
Where, how, and where? I just like to know.
So I've been working out at Fineo, and a lot of people wear your brand. You know, I see it all over Atlanta, and I'm from Atlanta, so I really fuck with anything Atlanta because it's like, again, it's a whole wave, and I love it, and it's my hometown. So when I heard about it, I was interested to know more.
Yeah,
and
sure.
from there, like, I started following you guys, and you know, I like the culture that y'all bring.
Yeah, man. We like to bring people together. We realize that a lot of people have met each other, whether like they all came to our podcast and they met this person, boom, or we used to do photo shoots every year for my birthday. I never really celebrated my birthday. I just called it FLXtalk Day. But we would always just do a big ass photo shoot, and that's how I met a lot of people, because I would just message maybe 200, 300 people and say, hey, you want to come to the shoot? I'll give you free clothes. And a lot of people came. Some people came from out of town.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and that's how we were just connecting. We were just always doing stuff. Just because I just like I wasn't a cool kid in high school. So now that once I graduated and like started doing my own thing.
Well, it's not the cool kid in high school. It's
Like
I
I didn't go to parties. I never skipped. Like I wasn't doing none of the cool shit. I was just the person that everybody knew, but I just went to class and went home. Like I didn't really do much of anything. So once I got out of high school and kind of broke out of that shell, I was like, shit, I'm a cool ass person, and I can. I'm great at socializing. So I just love bringing people around.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I love bringing people around. I love talking, whether it's like talking with the homies over a blunt or just talking with a group of people in a therapy class, sober. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, I just love to talk and kind of pick people's brains. I like to study. I don't know, it might be weird, but I like to study humans. I love animals, but I really love human behavior. It's just it's beautiful. I don't know, it's something about human behavior and how we adapt to things, and yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we're definitely, I don't know, I think we need to tap in more to ourselves, because I think we are some magical creatures. Humans are.
I agree.
So I just like to study. I took humanities in college too, so maybe that's.
Yeah, I was wondering what your major was.
My major was early childcare education. So, but I guess one of the courses we had to take was a humanities class, and I didn't even know that class existed. It was a cool class. And I took a couple of psychology and sociology classes. So all those classes combined, and learning how to teach a 2-year-old or 3-year-old, I guess really just like, damn, humans are interesting.
As fuck.
Yeah, for sure. You got any kids?
Nope. I had 2 dogs. They're my kids right now.
Yeah. What kind of dogs?
Pomeranians. A boy and a girl. I should be getting some puppies soon. Pomeranian puppies 2021.
So they're husband and wife, not brother and sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of awkward with dogs. I don't know how that works, but they're gonna know eventually that they're husband and wife.
Yeah, I feel you.
But they definitely look out for one another, which is cool to see, like the mannerisms. Like if I'm like, you know, trying to be like, yo, her name's Nova, the girl's Nova, the boy's Sebastian, and he's older, so he's more temperamental, and like she's like in her terrible twos right now. So like I have to pop her, like be like, go in your cage when, you know, the housebreaker. Yeah. And he's like protective of her at this point, and she's, you know, she's a baby. But it's just cool to see that, like, even, you know, as far as humans, I mean just animals in general, and just their behaviors are cool to watch, because he's very aware of what's going on, and he's protecting his girl, or if you will.
Right. I definitely, Grandma, check the camera, because usually I have my camera crew here, but everybody's busy. But I'm going to ask you a question, let you speak. Let me check the camera real quick. My next question would be what, if you could be a dog, let's just say you had to choose to be a dog, what kind of dog would it be, and why? You could be any dog, whether it be American dog, dog in Europe, any kind of dog. What kind of dog would it be, and why?
It's different. Let's see. Out of all the dog breeds, I mean, I really am loyal to Pomeranians. So at this point, I would say a Pomeranian, because that's the only dog I ever had. So.
In your life,
Well, I had another dog, but that was like my brother's dog, and it was a Cocker Spaniel that bit me in the face. By the way, if you ever notice the scars on my face, that's from a dog that bit me when I was like 10. Or I think I was like 10 or something like that. So I never really been like a dog fan until I had a Pomeranian, and like I was way cooler than Rusty when I was 10 in the 90s. So I guess I would say a Pomeranian because that's the only other dog I kind of grew to love and got more. Like I've had 3 so far.
So you're not a fan of big dogs?
No, I am.
Yeah.
Like I just don't feel like I have a space. Like it's selfish
Okay.
to have like a big dog, and like I live in an apartment. I don't have like a yard where he can run around. That's not fair.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna set them up like that.
No, you just that person to get a cat.
No, I hate cats. My roommate in college had a cat, and
Gotta
that
keep it
cat. Listen, she got the cat right, and I remember the cat Princess. Shout out to Tierra, Princess. I hated you. I almost wanted to like let the cat be free one day, but it's like can't, because if she lets my dog be free, I'll die. So, but yeah, the cat shitted on my pillow one day. Yeah, it was like very, like that was personal.
Right.
Like cats, she did that. So I never fucked with cats after that, and they just scratched shit. Like our couches were scratched up, everything.
They just like do their own thing. That's what I've been told. As a kid, I was always allergic to them, so I always just stayed away from them. But now as an adult, I'm not allergic, but I be observing them. They're like, they just do what the fuck they want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever
I
they
don't know.
want to do it.
She always sat on like the counter, like you know how there's like the ledge on or like the cabinets, like that little ledge, and she would just look down at you, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Why are you staring at me? I don't know. I just never fuck with their energy, but
Yes.
shout out to the cat lovers. I mean, teach its own.
Yeah. You ever been into like CrossFit or powerlifting?
I did CrossFit for a while, but I felt like I want to keep my feminine physique. Like I don't desire to be like a bodybuilder or something like that. And I know my body, at least my upper body is capable, but like that wasn't really my goal. And I felt like CrossFit was doing that, and that wasn't really what I was going for. I'm just trying to maintain. As an athlete, like you don't want to stop cold turkey. You want to just continue to maintain like that athleticism. So I did try CrossFit, loved it, like felt like cheerleading practice, you know, just that endurance stuff. But I don't want to do CrossFit or what was the other one?
Powerlifting.
Yeah, no. I would love to like learn. I'm open to learn anything. I'm down to try it, but I like what I like.
Yeah. Would you ever do a show like on stage? Like bikini or anything, physique?
No. I mean, I just don't feel like I have the body type to do that because, you know, I feel like you have to have the right body type. I don't think my body type will. I'm trying to win. Whatever I do, I'm trying to win. I'm not setting myself up for failure. So I just feel like that would take a lot as far as my legs, but it's not really a goal. I just want to stay made fit, you know? That's why I made the brand.
Yeah. How old is the brand?
Brand's a baby, 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so as soon as you came out with working out, you came out with the brand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like started
So you had a
personal
mission.
training. Yeah. I mean, I really fell into it because like I had a personal trainer. Shout out to the Dog Pound and Regis. Like he was my trainer, and you know, I loved it. Like I was like, oh, this is because it came easy. It was easy for me to do, and I really like loved it. And then they asked me to train, and I took advantage of it and learned it and tried to perfect it as best I could. And realized like, okay, this is a gift. Like clearly, this came easy to me. Like I have to pour this into other people. Like
Right.
it's my job. Like God didn't give me these gifts to not be of service. You know.
Yeah. So you do have clients.
Oh yeah.
How many?
I mean, I have like 35 members, maybe. You know, it's a subscription base, but like 35 consistent people like actually take advantage of the subscription.
Yeah.
But I have personal clients too. Due to COVID, like I didn't take a lot of in-person. I was very in particular about going back to a gym after that all started. So I geared more towards the online fitness. And from there, like, you know, it took off very fast, very quickly.
That's what's up. 35 clients. Do you talk to them individually too?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Is it tough keeping up with them, or you got a little program set up and you got a schedule?
We have like a forum and stuff, and like through like my app, they talk to each other more than they talk to me, you know? So, and then it's really, because I do like the fitness challenges, like they form their own community, and that's so dope to see. Like, and it's so dope that they encourage one another. And I really, like, that's when I was like, oh, this is dope. Like, I want to continue to do this and want to continue to especially inspire women to just feel confident about themselves. Yeah. I
agree.
It's important.
I feel you on that. I've never got into, as a trainer, I got certified 2012, and I've never been into the online. We do a Patreon right now. We have a Patreon account, and we get some virtual members on there. But as far as doing the, how you went about doing the online,
I had no choice, really.
Yeah.
But I grew to love it, you know, and there needs to be another avenue as far as online fitness, because everybody's not comfortable walking into a gym.
Right.
I mean, and sometimes I find myself uncomfortable at times because it's such a pressure to look apart and to be, you know, this perfect human, and that's not really the case. Some people are literally just trying to keep their mental right, just try to stay, you know, stay working out, stay moving, and sometimes it's not even about what you look like. So maybe they're not trying to necessarily go into the gym and be around all these girls like in little shorts and sports bras, like in their best shape. It makes them insecure, and I don't blame them. So that's where I feel like I come in, because I can provide them still that active, like, I mean, I had a boot camp today, and like people text me after and just, oh my God, I feel so good after that. You know what I mean? And that's what I live for. Like, I want you to feel good. I want you to stay active. Like, my mom just turned 60, and like she is getting it in these boot camps. You hear me? And like, I want her to continue to be active, because the older you get, you know, it's harder.
For sure.
It's harder, and I want her to live forever. So.
I got a client going back to what you said about, you know, being in the gym and seeing all the girls with shorts. I got a client who only signed up with me if she could just come when nobody else is in the gym.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even mad at it. I said, you know, if that's what makes you comfortable, that's cool. But, you know, it might be different depending on what day. She said, that's fine. I just, you know, I want to work out. I just don't want to see the other people. And I said, if that's what makes you happy, come on. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I have like, I don't know, my clients are very, because I'm picky. I'm at the point where it's like I'm picky on who I train now, and like I'm very like there's a certain person that I want to train, because then, not that I'm going to give you half-ass results. No matter who you are, I'm going to give you results. But if I'm going to take the time to push you and call you every day and text you, there's a certain person that I look for, and certain person that is I guess it's more so of a mindset. So I'm looking for a person that has a certain mindset that I know that if I cuss at them, it's not because I hate them. It's not because I am mad at them, but it's not because I hate them. It's because, you know, they signed up for me to push them. They signed up for me to get on them, and don't let them make an excuse. And if they cry, don't baby them. Just tell them this is what you need to do to fix it. Boom, and just be honest. So I'm real picky on the clients that I work with at that point. And so I don't know why I told you that. Well, I guess it's because she just wants to be in the gym. And I guess the gym's kind of quiet, like in the middle of the daytime, but...
Would you take on those clients, I guess, like moving forward?
What you mean? Take on what kind of clients?
I mean, you said you had a particular, like, you're particular about the clients that you accept. So are those the type of clients that, because I feel like for me personally, you know, I want to accept that client that is insecure about a gym, and, you know, inconveniencing someone like you that's in a gym. Like, I got to find a window where no one's in the gym. Like, for me, like, you can do this in the comforts of your home.
So yeah, I'll definitely take a client no matter which, because I'm up here regardless. If I'm not in there, I'm always back here. So I don't mind taking you whenever it is. I don't mind switching up the schedule. So yeah, like, but as far as like doing stuff at home, like I'll get some people that hit me up like on Facebook, like, hey, you know, I got 2 or 3 kids, can't make it to the gym. Can you text me some things? But that's where I send them to the Patreon. Because I post daily on there. I post daily videos and daily workouts, so they can follow that, and you know they pay a monthly fee or a subscription base. If you don't know, if people that are tuned in don't know what Patreon is, it's pretty much just like an Instagram, but people have to pay to follow you and pay to see your content. So just like, I guess if you're familiar with an OnlyFans, it's the same thing, just without the negative stigma that comes with OnlyFans accounts. But Patreon's the same thing, a subscription-based social media platform, and that's where I put all of my virtual stuff. Because I don't have a program like you do with the forum and all that stuff. That's cool. I've just never put that energy into it. But I never really deny a client. So let's say a client comes to me and they're not my ideal person. Since I know so many people like yourself, I'll just say, hey, you know, I have somebody, you know, do you want them? Cool. And then connect them with there. So I never push people away. I just know.
You give them other options.
For sure. Yeah. I just know people I like to work with.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you're listening, don't think I'm like mean and I'm gonna push you away. I always have other options. I just know what's gonna be comfortable with me, and you know, yeah. So
Everybody has a different style. That's what makes us so unique, and that's why we're all succeeding in one industry. I mean, some people like Starbucks and some people like Einstein's, but there's still 2 coffee shops that are right next to each other. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's all the same melting pot, I guess, if you will.
yeah.
So,
So before we went live, you said you had something coming up. You want to dive into that real quick?
oh yes, so I have a fitness challenge in January. It is Made Fit Fitness Challenge, 30-day fat burning program. You get meal planning, you get coaching, you get, again, the forum that we've talked about. It's all mobile, so you get notifications, easy to access. And again, you can put it on your TV at home. And I'm with you for 30 days on your ass, trying to get you to your goals. So that is gonna start January 1st. So I hope y'all can, make it.
What separates you from other trainers? Not to bash other trainers, but what would you tell a client to make them want to come to you? Like, what do you bring to the table that other clients don't? Other trainers don't.
I feel like everybody has a different aura and different energy, and I just feel like my energy is just different. I don't know. Maybe it's a Cobb County in me. I don't know. The cheerleader in me. I'm always rooting for you. I have again, my mom couldn't make me sit still. I got a lot of energy. I'm gonna try to exude that on you. I'm gonna try to pour that on you because people just need to be motivated. They have it. It's in them. It's just pulling it out. So I just feel like if I can make somebody's day, and it's no effort, why not? Instead of just, I just want to stay positive. It's all about being positive vibes. They need that. Some people just need that alone.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I feel like I try to stay positive no matter what. I want everybody to win. And it's just about energy too. In a workout, I'm literally like a cheerleader. Come on, guys, we got this. Round 2, push, you got this. I'm in a cheerleader team trying to hold a stunt. So it's kind of that energy. I feel like that makes me a little more unique. That cheerleading aspect, that grind that just never stops. Once I'm on a mission, nothing's gonna stop me.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna get that regardless.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Got some good insight. My next question for you would be, how are you feeling? As far as your mental and your spirit, how are you this year, today, this month? Where is Ashley right now?
I am in a very good place right now, and I thank God for that. It's been a roller coaster. 2020 was crazy. It was I think somebody said, I saw somebody say something like, it's been hell, but like blessings all in 1 year. And it's true. Like, I mean, we went through some obstacles as a whole. And I think it tested a lot of people. It stopped a lot of people. And, you know, I think it was necessary. Everything happens for a reason. That's how I feel. And it worked out. I'm in a great place right now. I'm very content with how things are going. You know, this election, of course, is very, very, very important. And I just hope that part goes well.
Yeah.
Lord, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, keeping your mental is just so important.
How were you feeling last year, 2019, before all this corona stuff? How were you?
I mean, good. Curious to it was the beginning of an uncomfortable place of moving from, like, I've always been in corporate America. And then, like, I moved into, like, an entrepreneurial mindset that, like, wasn't instilled in me. So I'm trying to figure out the avenues of how to, like, move in an industry that I'm learning as I go. And it was tough. It was challenging. Again, a mind fuck. And I'm just glad to see that even if it's a little progress, some progress has been made. And I didn't do all this shit in 2019 to, like, in 2020, like, with nothing to show for it. Like, I got my mental still. I know that. You know, I have people that I can inspire and motivate, and that, you know, are riding this wave with me with Made Fit. So it's a positive outcome. So I can't complain. Again, I only thank God for that.
Yeah. That's what's up. So it's 5:16. I know you said you wanted to get somewhere soon. I definitely wanted to hit you with 2 more things, though.
Absolutely.
For the people that are listening to this, the cool thing about our life now is somebody could be listening to this tomorrow, next week, 5 years from now, or 2 decades from now. So whoever's listening, wherever and whatever year it is, what is something you want to tell the listeners to kind of progress on with their life? Like, no matter what, it could be 2030 that they're tuning in right now. What do you want to tell them for some positivity?
Don't give up, king and queens. Y'all got this shit. And always remember, like, why you started. Like, that's been my thing from day one. Like, whenever I feel like giving up on whatever goal I have, remember why you started. And they really, the cheat code is consistency. That's it. Consistency and dedication. That's it. That's all you gotta have to really reach your goals. And once you reach those goals, it's like a chamber opens up and you're happy. Like, you're doing what you gotta do. Now you can celebrate those wins.
Man.
Yeah.
The cool thing about technology, man, is we're all connected, and we will forever be connected generations from now. Like, we will be old and we'll be able to look at the shit we did at 25 years old. Like, our grandparents just can't pull up their phone and look at their childhood, but we will have the opportunity to do that. And still, even now, it's like, I haven't lost connection with any of my high school friends, even though we weren't friends, but I still, like, have seen what they've been doing for the past 10 years. Our parents didn't have that opportunity. So I just think we're just living in a world where everything's connected and everything's out forever. So if you can put out positivity, because you never know who's listening and when they're listening. So,
absolutely.
And shit, 10 years from now, a podcast could be a thing in the past. You know, technology's moving so fast, this could be something that people don't even do anymore. So,
You never know.
So you just want to sign off one more time, tell them your IG, where they can find you. If they're looking for a trainer, like in person, where can they, what can they look forward to?
So my Instagram again is ashevillemadefit, and you can find me at ashevillemadefit.com. Again, I have that challenge coming up, 30-day, if you're trying to burn fat real quick, 30 days to try to propel you into your goals. Definitely sign up for that. January registration is open. And that's on my website. And in person, I am starting now to accept in-person clients. But again, like, it's very limited just due to COVID, I want to continue to stay safe because I don't really know what's going on. Really,
Right.
we don't know. So I'm just going to continue to stay safe. But
You
I
think the vaccine's coming?
I don't know. I don't. That's what's crazy. I just don't know.
Right.
I can't trust anything the president or networks are saying, and that sucks because I don't have a source unless I know somebody that's literally creating it in the kitchen somewhere. So I don't know. But again, like just I am accepting clients. You can reach out to me, email me, ashevillemadefit@gmail.com. I also, again, can't let cheerleading behind. I couldn't leave it behind. So my whole goal in life is to, all the gifts God gave me, I want to continue to spill that onto others. And I know with cheerleading, like, man, my mom spent so much money on that shit. So I know some people they can't afford it. Like, and I was blessed to be able to, but I am here for you guys, all the little young cheerleaders out there, like, your mom, if you're listening, like, I want to continue to have little black girls out there cheering. So I am taking tumbling clients as well as cheerleading clients. You're getting ready to make a team, or you want to try to get on an all-star team, like, I'm here for you. So definitely hit me up because that's also like a big, big deal for me. I want y'all to win. So
For sure.
yeah.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming through for the first time on the
Thank
show. We're definitely welcoming you we want you to come back. On Wednesdays, we do a podcast at night. There's no video, it's just strictly audio. It's a bigger class or a bigger amount of people all talking at the same time. But it's a cool vibe. Like, we had the LED lights on. We'll turn off these lights, but the LED lights still lit the room up. And that's on Wednesdays. Saturdays, we do talk shows. So yeah, if you ever got something to say, ever want to get something off your chest, more than welcome to come on. Next week we're doing a pop-up shop. These are some of the clothes we have, not all the clothes, but we're doing a pop-up shop next week if you want to come by. And that's Halloween too, so after the pop-up shop, we're going to do some type of event here. Don't know what it is, but if you don't have nothing to do, we're always here. But the last thing I want to tell the people is never underestimate prayers. And no matter who you're praying to or how you pray, don't underestimate it. And then the power of words, because speaking words is like casting spells. So you kind of want to be careful what you put out there, whether it be good or bad energy. Always kind of, never underestimate the power of words. All right. So, we got to do, you got a clothing line, right?
Oh yeah, my homegirl's over there recording me behind the live. Shout out to Janae Yati. She has a clothing line, so go follow her. Janae Yati. Spell it out, Janae. Come on.
Go ahead, you gotta speak up though.
I gotta spell my whole thing.
Go ahead.
Just spell like they know how to spell.
JANAYYATIECE.
All right, I hope y'all heard that. If not, either way, we're gonna tag her on the video so she can get some new customers, man. We signing off. Anything else you want to say?
No,
You
stay
good?
positive.
All right, man. It's raining. If you're on the road right now, be safe. And yeah, we out. It's FLXtalk Show.